Well, well, well. We have made it to the last round. Season finale starts right now. Welcome in, ladies and gents. How the devil are we? Give me a couple of seconds and I will be right with you. The sun has been shining down on everybody here. Well, people down south at least. Very, very warm in my office this evening as I stream this race to you. I might even have to go and crack a window in a moment, but we are live, we are racing, we are ready and rocking for season 1 season finale here at Spa. And it's yes, you all have known by now that we have raced and streamed for you over the last 6 weeks, and every single round so far has either had rain or rain. We've had plenty of rain. Who have we got in the chats? If you are new, if you are with us this evening, do come and say hello, as Zach's done over on the Purple channel. We are streaming on Red channel, the Tube channel, the Itch, and on the TikTok. So I hope you are all very well. Please do say hello in all of the chats. Double tap, like, subscribe, share, follow, all that fun stuff. I am Hayden and I welcome you to the last final round in this little championship window here at Tiger Motorsport. And we are at Spa for Rookie Wednesdays. Hope you all are having a good Wednesday and have had a good day. I live down south in the UK today, and the weather has been absolutely fantastic, and it's been beautiful outside, but it is now really quite warm in here. So hopefully I'll stay cool for the next hour or so that I am with you, and I'm super happy to be streaming and to have done the full championship with you. So we've got all the runners and riders, all the people in here, and I also want to say big shout out to the drivers, by the way. We've got 22 cars on the grid now. As you guys may or may not know, when it comes to sim racing, after a certain period of time, we do see a drop off of drivers where they're maybe not going to win the championship, or they're nowhere in any contention of doing well in the championship. So we do see a lot of people just disappear. But the fact that we've still got 22 drivers on track really shows the level of where this championship is. So I really want to thank everybody who is tuning in and racing with us this evening. We've got Zach in the chat, we've got Patrick in the chat. Welcome in, guys. Hope you are all well and having a good Wednesday. I will try and keep my voice going as best as I can. I didn't bring myself a drink, which is actually a rookie mistake. I do think I'll have to just jump indoors in a minute and go and grab a drink because I have had a light cold over the last few days. It is going, but I can definitely hear my voice isn't going to last for the next hour, especially when we start getting real racing going on. So you might have to excuse me for the moment. But as normal, we will just run into what's happening out on track at the moment. So it is qualifying. The rookies are out first. We are riding board with Kyan Doyle, and we are seeing him just on an out lap, I believe, or is he on a push lap? He's on an out lap. So how it works? Oh, sorry, Oliver, could we get S. Rogers on cam? I'm not sure if he's driving though. Cap's in here. I'm pretty sure I saw Cap. No, I think Cap's having he's got the last round off. Really, Oliver. I don't think he's racing tonight. And Jamie Dion, thank you very much for the follow, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. But as you might have noticed, there's a few cars with yellow flag. Let's go back to where is Doyle? Where is he gone? As you can see, the drivers are doing now their first push laps, and basically what that means is that they are. We split the qualifying up, so we split qualifying up into AMs and we split them into rookies, meaning they have 10 minutes each to go and do as many flying laps as they want. Obviously, their aim of their game is to get the fastest lap of the race, or for their split or their class. And that is what the rookies are doing at the moment. As we can see, Far has gone fastest with a 2:30.7. One has the Oregon livery. Do they? Not sure what you mean, to be honest. Doyle has just set a lap for 2:32. But remember, the track is damp, by the way. Oh, one Lambo, does it? Have a look. Not that one. There's only one Lambo. There's only this. This is the only Lambo we've got. If that's what, if that's the one you mean. And it is. Haven't seen the red Aston livery in ages. Good memories. I know, right? Am I free on Saturday? What is this, a personal thing? I don't know if I'm free on Saturday, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, he's on controller. Oh, it is that livery, yeah. Why so, comrade? Western, Dan Western has just gone fastest at the moment at 2:29.7. This is going to be an ever-evolving track. Track evolution is going to be interesting here because we've got cars that are... So the conditions are damp, rain, and dirty. So it looks like we might be under... rain at the start of this race. Oh, Nürburgring 3 hour. Is that the GP? Is that what you were doing earlier on today? You and Zachary? Jose, thank you very much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. What time does it start, comrade? If I do it, we'll wait until the afternoon. Oh, wow. Tolupe, thank you very much for the follow as well. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. If you are new guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Really would appreciate if we can get really good numbers tonight watching the final round here at Spa. As like I said, we're seeing the rookies go out and do their flying laps at this current moment in time. Twitch Bummy, thank you very much for popping in. Welcome in. It's low-key called the Nürburgring. Nice patch. But yes. Jamie, welcome, man. So yeah, we are seeing the AMs in the pit lane at the moment. You might notice that they've got some platinum drivers. These drivers are the people that did not set their qualification laps right at the start of the championship. So they are basically out of the main sort of running of the pack, if you like. So they are literally just joining in just for fun. But yeah, winners of this, right, by the way, the winners of this championship. Okay, Lucas is having a slight spin. The people that finish in the top two people in this championship, AMS and rookies, will have the option to be invited into our esports team if they so wish to come and join us at Tiger Racing. So there's a nice little progression. Are Tiger Boys driving today? Yes, we have Kev, and we have Bart. So we have a Aston and a Beamer. Okay, comrade, I'll let you know. Give me... Oh, sorry, Zachary, I'll let you know. How long is this race going to be? This is going to be a 45-minute race, but I would definitely tune in because it's going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. This is Assetto Corsa Competizione on PC, Boxhead. ACC for PC. So... Got yellow flags on track. So basically, oh, that's Kim is off. Basically, what's happening now is you've got 6 seconds before the AMs are eligible to go out. So as of now, anyone crossing the finish line cannot do their valid laps. George was right, by the way. George was right. I got it completely wrong. George, if you're watching the stream, I know exactly what you're talking about now. I do apologise. I got it completely wrong in terms of when they can go out or not go out. Yeah, George, I'm so sorry. I will apologise to you personally when I speak to you next, if you're not watching the stream. Comrade, if you could pass on to George or Zachary, whoever. George was right, I was wrong. Can I show Sa? He's in the pit lane. He's just finished his lap, so... He's just finished his laps. Is this multi-class? And unfortunately, no, it's not multi-class, Siggy, no. And PHR, thank you for sharing the stream. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, by the way. We do have a couple of Toga Academy drivers, although Toga Academy is probably disappearing very soon. But as part of the main motorsports channel, we have an esports team that's basically built off the back of that. So George, I owe you an apology, my guy. I'm so sorry. I realised I got the numbers the wrong way round, and I completely disregarded what you were saying to me in the driver briefing. So personally, apologies, mate. Sorry, you were right. I was wrong. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, you were absolutely right. So let's run down then on the rookies. Then Crescenzo, who already has basically wrapped up the championship, has gone fastest in rookies with a 2:26.5. Bart de Gauer, Tokacar. Oh, no, actually, Weston does get a lap in then. Right at the very end, Weston gets a lap in, then he goes fastest with a 2:26.3. Absolutely stellar lap at the end. Waiting for track evolution to come round, so he does get a good lap in. Hooving as well, also going round at the moment. 7 tenths up, but he needs to find 4 seconds on his best lap, as well as Kev just crossing the line as well, goes 4 fastest then. So there was a couple of rookies still going out on track, clearly because obviously the lap is 2 minutes long. So I think we now should be done and dusted. Let's just ride on board with Jos Hooving to come round into the bus stop then, finish his last flying lap before he has to box. He has gained a little bit of time, over a second up on his fastest lap at the moment. Probably enough to move him up 1 place maybe, I'm not sure. Yes, it is P6 for Hooving. So Weston goes fastest. Then it's Crescenzo, Bart de Gauer, Kevin Bakiri, John Farr, Hooving, Jos Hooving, Doyle, and then followed by Saar, Gressel, Lang, Huth, and Kim rounding out the rookies. Kim didn't actually get a valid lap in, which is not looking good. No update from High Myrtle. No. None whatsoever, which is slightly annoying. You don't want our business, which is fine. So as you can see, the AMs are now off out on track. Zavandis is currently leading our AM championship. Remember, it's double points tonight for all the drivers. So he'll be hopefully looking for a clean sweep. Server name, this is a private server, PH. If you want to join our community, then all the links there are in our description, and you should be good to go and find everything you need from there, my friend. It's not a public server. Yeah, so no news from Himo, just as of yet. So, chat, where is your what's your highlight of the championship so far? Obviously, I know we've got one more race that's going to pan out tonight. Where has been your favourite race, or what has been your favourite moment of the championship so far? I think my one was probably last week, with the changing conditions and cars not really knowing what strategy to be on. For example, Kim boxing early. Nate, thanks for the follow. Kim boxing early for wets, and the wets didn't really pay off at the end. I thought that was really good at Indianapolis yesterday. I'm really hoping for some more action like that in this final round. I think that is probably my highlight of this championship. And for all the drivers that are wanting to know, we will do some nice montage, not montage, but nice Instagram posts for you at the end of this session, at the end of this championship, just to promote you as a driver even more. Obviously you can share your Instagram with us if you so wish, and we can tag you in it. So we will do that. That'd be quite a nice thing for us to do. We normally do it. You can do, comrade. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Yes, he is. Yep, Saar is in the pit lane. He's done his qualification. So he is waiting for now the end of the race to go before the race starts. So Vandis has set the fastest lap of the race, 2:24.0. And no doubt that'll be yeah, but remember they went out on a wet track. The track is forever drying up. That's why these lap times, these lap times in quali aren't really relative to what their people's ability are. Because remember, rookies went out in wet conditions and the track only just dried out. Well, comrades, it's because you're a pro, man. Oh, is he invalid? Oh, he's kept that on the track. He's absolutely not invalidated at all. Kuipers is currently second with 2:24.9. Where is Dobson? Dobson is still out coming out of the pits. Scaturo is also on his first push lap. And he's only on a push lap. Rodrigo, this is ACC on PC. Zavantis is running again. It's really difficult to pronounce this guy's name. Zavantis is currently now nearly 2 seconds up on his fastest lap. So this might be dipping into the 220s very soon. Yes. On PC, yeah. Do you do cross-platform? So PC and console can't be mixed, but we do console races. I'll be honest, we did have a lot of people racing on console with us here at Toga, but they seem to have disappeared, gone elsewhere. So we did run a console championship, and it was pretty poor turnout, if I'm honest. That'll put us off doing another one, but we can do. 2:21.6 fastest lap in the race so far, and that was an absolutely stellar lap from Zavandis there. We've got Dobson, who's just put in another flying. We've got his first push lap. Who's literally just been overtaken by Scaturo, 2:22.8. So a couple of attempts between. Sorry, 1.2 seconds between. Sorry, the top two at the moment. ETS will. I have a lot of plans ready for the 10K, comrade. So I think we should do that very soon. Very soon. I might just get PC then. I want to get into ACC League. 100%, bro. I mean, if you've got a PC, get one. They're much better than console, in my opinion. In my opinion, they're much better. Banana Leclerc, thank you very much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. Got a great username. Absolutely stellar username. Kuiper's doing really well, actually. Just going down Radion now. The Campbell Straight, and he's doing really, really well. He's currently half a second up on his fastest lap, and he's 1.3 for pole. So he's on the right page to get a potential pole position in the BMW. It would be good to see a BMW on the top step of the grid, or at least in qualifying. At least improving even more so, but Zavanis is also improving. 3 tenths up on his fastest lap at the moment. I don't know what lap times we'd expect to see here. Maybe dipping into the 220s for the AMs. If we start seeing 218s, 218s, then we might have a little bit of an issue. But 219s, maybe 220s at a very push. Pag, thanks for the follow. Cameron, welcome in, Cameron, man. Appreciate you being here this evening. 1.2, then the BMW is up, so it's still really good pace. Do you observe track limits? The game does the track limit violations. So basically, if you go too far off, it gives you a track cut or track warning. You get 3 of those in the race, you get a drive-through penalty. So we can't really police that in the steward. The stewards will police contacts and stuff like that, will issue out a penalty real time. But the track limit violations is done by the game. The Kuipers, this is a really good lap for Kuipers, although Zavantis has gone quicker again, 2:20.8. So he needs now to find 2.1 seconds. The other guys have improved as well, but this is going to be a good lap from Kuipers here. It's going to really bump him up the grid. It's going to be super close in the top, by the way. Really close. This is going to be a good lap as the cross. So that will be Kuipers' last final lap. 2:22.972. Zavantis really improving. Dobson improving as well. Popov going 3rd fastest with Scaturo not really. He's really struggling. He's actually dropping down in time. He's lost a lot of time, and that'll be him no doubt bailing out of qualifying, and it is. So it's a toss-up between Dobson and Zavantis right now. Dobson is 7 tenths up, but he needs to find maybe a second more in that 4 tenths more of pace in that McLaren to be even challenging for pole position, because it's looking like Zavantis is going to have this all wrapped up final round. He's currently 6 tenths up. It's going to be a really, really fast lap if he can hold it together. But Dobson's going to cross the line first, then into bus stop he goes for the final time in quali. 8.5 tenths up, nearly 9 tenths up on his fastest lap. He's going to put in provisional pole. I don't think it's going to be quite enough to take pole position here at Spa. He's dropping now as he goes across the finish line now to do a 2:20.912. So 0.045 seconds off the pace. But Cervantes is also flying. He's coming through and up into the bus stop now. Currently 2.5 tenths up on his fastest lap of this race. Into the heavy braking zone. He's going to get it right down to first gear. Get the car rotated. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide. Locked up a little bit. But it looks like he's just going to hold on. Oh, my God. This is going to be so close. This is going to be so close. He does just about hold on to it. 2:20.867. 6.7. Dobson goes second fastest for 2:20.912. Duroflev is third fastest for 21.6. Popov is still doing a lap as he's coming into the back end of the track now. Yes, thank you very much for the follows, guys. Please do follow, subscribe, share, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We are in the purple, red, and on TikTok channels this evening, so you can go and find us over there. But across the finish line now, Popov goes where? He goes, what, 4 fastest. It stays as we are. Woo! And breathe. Gatturo not only fast enough for P5. Wow, wow, wow. Diggy, yes we do. Togo Motorsport, just search for that and you will find us, my friend. Everybody else, purple channel, the old itch channel. I've got an itch. That one, the purple one, and the tube. We are there. Togo Motorsport. We are over there. But wow, that was the end of qualifying. Excuse me. Sean, thanks for the follow. Who else? Franz, thanks for the follow. PH, thanks for the follow. Mick, thanks for the follow. Goody, thanks for the follow. And Caden, thanks for the follow. Any possibility of a rookie championship happening on the weekend? Oh, no, Cam. Actually, we haven't even considered that. Oh, it's raining. Okay. Right, strap yourselves in, ladies and gents. This is going to be a fun one. Long formation lap will commence very, very shortly. Oh, look at the weather conditions. Rain stopping in 10 minutes. Damp track. Or who's going to be brave enough to rut slicks? Who is going to be the brave one and keep slicks on their car for the opening laps? Ooh, it's going to be a tight one. 100%, Henry, 100%. Are they going to keep slicks on, drying up in 10 minutes, or do they go wet with an early pit stop? Because that's possible, right? It's only got a 45-minute race. The tanks aren't going to be full, but they've got to take at least 1 litre of fuel here to be able to pass their mandatory pit stop. Is aero tweaking allowed between qualifying and race? You can completely change your setup between it. Yes, you can. So yeah, you can adjust your wing and stuff like that, all that stuff between quali and race. Yeah. Snelly Jelly, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully Jordan's not here to call strategy. No, he's not. I don't know where he is. I've not heard from him or seen him all day, so I'm assuming he's working. He's just not had time to get back to come and join me in the comment box. Are you going to watch the next race after that one? There's only... What? What do you mean the next race? There's only one race. This is now. This is now. I'll have to retire. Oh, Lucas, why you got to retire, man? What have you done? Are you not feeling well or whatever? Oh, oh no, you got connection issues. Oh yeah, I can see, yes. Got a really high ping. That's savage, man. So basically what happens now then, okay, stop raining now, so there's no rain. We'll have a look in a minute of who's on the what tyre. So basically what happens now is the guys will go around and start doing their warm-up laps. So just dry tyres. Are they all going really slowly? I think they're all going super slowly, aren't they? What's happening here? Sorry, guys. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. We got to slow that down a bit. 1 second. There we go. So we got dry tyres for the pole sitter. Have a look over here. Dry tyres for Dobson. Dry tyres for Zuriflev. Pop-off is on the wet. You notice that by the yellow striping. So Scuturo on dries. BMW also on dry. So a lot of cars sticking with the dry tyres then. What I could double tap and it would take me... Weston, what does Weston look like he's running? Dries, Weston as well. Kuipers was on the dries, wasn't he? Crescenzo was on the dries. Bart's on the dries. Oh, a lot of people... Oh, Kev's on the wets. So we got a different strategy calls already. Who have we got here? Far's on the dries. Moving's on dries. Boyle, dries. Dar on dries. Bristol dries. Lang dries. Kim on the dries. Danny on the wets. He's on controller for sure. Warren on dries. Anderson on wets. And Darrell is also on the dries. Ooh. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gents. This is going to be one hell of a race. I can feel it already. So, basically, as the cars poodle around and try and build up some track, some brake and tyre temperature, this is how tonight's race will unfold. We will, obviously, they're on a long formation lap now. The green flag will go, and the cars will be free to race. Now, if there is a big crash, 4 cars go off the track in one big incident at the start of this race within the first 2 sectors alone, then the stewards will issue a red flag. Now, if they do that, they'll see red flag in the chat. They must slow down crawling pace and return to garage as fast as possible. At that time, the stewards will look over any decisions and restart the session as accordingly. So there might be a little bit of downtime between looking at the incidences and getting the session restarted. If that does happen, we'll have to do this all over again. But there'll be only one chance of becoming, you'll be having a being hero, and after that you won't be eligible for a red flag. So if it's a big crash after the first red flag, then unfortunately it is tough, and we'll be racing and ready to go again, and that'll be our starting position. I've just seen there's 20 of you watching over on TikTok. I really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. That's really good numbers over there. So if you are on there, please do share it, like it, subscribe. All that fun stuff, really would appreciate it. So thank you very much for the continued support over on TikTok. And like I say, we are on the tube as well as of the old itch. That'd be absolutely fantastic if you could support us on there as well. Absolutely grateful of that. Tow Truck Marshall, thank you very much for the follow, as well as you, Kevin, mate. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Yes, Mitchell, Spa time, let's go, 100%, man. Stefan, and not during pit stop. Oh, hang on. You can change your setup whenever you want, before or after the race. Yeah. Green Porsche just went off. Yeah, probably. Was he having a bit of a skill issue? Right then, ladies and gents, we are ready then. Cars will be forming up in a 2x2 formation. It's ghosting is on in ACC, so they can't crash into each other. I did see that. He's had a bit of a skill issue. It's okay. Don't worry about it. He's had a skill issue. If he's got damage, it's his own fault. Right. They'll nip round the corner. Oh, of course he is, yeah. Of course he is. They're away, aren't they? That's why he's not about. That's why he's not about. You can see a dry line starting to form, by the way, guys. Look on the left-hand side of the track, a dry line. So maybe Dobson's got the better run. But here we go then. The green flag is going to fly any second now. We'll be racing here at Spa. Round 6, the Rookie Wednesdays, Season 1 for 2026. Will be green in a couple of seconds. Strap yourselves in, get yourselves your drink, sit down, get your popcorn. You're going to need it. Strategy calls all over the place. And we are racing with green. I tell you what, the green Porsche gets a really good run. Don't make it free wide up Eau Rouge. That would just be silly on the opening lap. As the leaders are through the main pack. Oh, Dobson goes off really wide though. As we got Scuturo in the wall. Big in the wall as well. He does rejoin Demi safely, but everybody is up Eau Rouge. Demi actually really well, to be brutally honest with you. They are down and up through Eau Rouge absolutely fine. No red flags for Eau Rouge. That's probably the first time ever in rookie history that we've seen a they're free wide. They are free ride in Radion. We got 2 Toga cars side by side. Secuturo jumps in front of them then, but we've got 72 is off. That's Gristle having a slight moment as the green Porsche, absolute mega slide, and into No Name, I think it's called. I believe it could corner names, but everyone sees, oh, big moment for the Porsche. He slowed right down, but the leaders have already started to build a 3-second gap. Wow, that is insane, by the way. As we've got cars going off. That's off. Been contacted by Scaturo, I think. Thomas, thank you very much for the follow, man. I really do appreciate it. Wow, there's like 34 of you. Wow, insane. Do I know when the next rookie series is? Yes, it will be in a month or so's time. We got a big wreck. We got Doyle, Saar, and Kim. Was that Kim? Caught in that incident. Not really sure what happened there. We've red flag. We got a red flag, guys. We got a red flag. Okay, so I'm not sure what the stewards have seen there. We missed it, so yeah, that's a red flag. Right, slow down, return to garage. So basically now, guys, thought that must have been a really tight call from the stewards there to red flag that. Really tight. Because I did not see what had happened there. Ooh, right. Okay. So let's just unpick that really quickly. Someone did a double overtake, did they? What? There's too many offs, probably, yeah. I missed out where exactly on the track it was. Okay, basically what's happening now, guys, are people that are just tuning in. There's been a red flag issued by the stewards, and they're now looking at the incident and looking at surveying who's had the contact. We will get the session restarted as fast as possible. The key here is to get it done as quickly as, so we don't leave drivers sitting around too much longer. All right, so that's what we are currently doing right now. Once the session's restarted, unfortunately, we will have to go and do the warm-up procedure again. When we do that, please excuse me for like 30 seconds. I need to go and run and grab a drink. My voice is gone. So, yeah, bear with me 1 second. In how much is the restart? ASAP. Hopefully the stewards will get this restarted as quickly as possible. And we'll be ready to go in a second. But whilst we do that, whilst we wait, we just look back at what's just happened. I mean, good start from Cervantes, good as well. The Toka guys also had a really good start as well until they slipped back a little bit. But a really good start for some of these drivers. I wonder if now drivers are going to have a slight change of heart, maybe change tyres. But yeah, we're just waiting for the stewards now to get the session restarted. It'd be good to get it started as quickly as possible, so we can not keep the drivers too much longer. Obviously, we're sitting here as well. So yeah. But yeah, what do you reckon to the start, guys? What do you reckon to the start of this race? Pretty hectic, for sure. I personally didn't see where the contacts were, if I'm being completely honest. Well, you would have thought so, tow truck marshal. I don't really know how. I mean, the dries looked okay for me personally. The dry tires looked like the optimal tire in my opinion. So I'm not sure how contact has formed or happened. But yeah, I mean, obviously there must have been significant contact for that to happen. Yeah, we do need to get this restarted as soon as possible. I mean, if I don't do it in the next couple of minutes, you know, I'm gonna sort of suggest we get it started as fast as possible. I I don't know if the game. The thing is, the game would deal with all that. We don't deal with the overtaking under formation lap because you can ghostings on and stuff like that. So yeah, we don't have anything to do with that. If he was out of position, then the game would have given him a drive-through penalty. That's how the game would deal with the penalties. It would be the game doing that and nothing else. And there we go then. Session has now been restarted, and as you can see, the guys now are back in their grid spots from qualifying. So we go basically back, we restart back again to where we were a few moments ago. Talking of a few moments ago, I'm just going to run indoors really quickly and get myself a quick drink, and I'll be right back with you in 2 seconds. Right, apologies, I am back. Right, GG's to the stewards for getting that done. Oh, penalties are dished out then. 10-second penalty for Scaturo. 20-second penalties for Kim. Oh, and Kim is a steward. It's a league. Caden is my name. It is a league. So I think how ACC works is that it will... the day has progressed, you get what I mean. So the time has progressed in. So now we're looking at rain in 30, whereas at the start of the race we didn't have any rain in 9:30. So the end of the race is going to be spicy. Yes, it is. Second half showing of rain is definitely on the cards, I would imagine. But hopefully drivers are taking dry tyres, because that is just optimal. There should be no one out on track now on the wets, which hopefully will mean that racing is good. Just as a note, because we've done one red flag procedure, there is no more red flags in this race. That is it now. We're done. We are finished with red flags. So if there is a big crash now, unfortunately, it is tough, and drivers will just have to get on with it by themselves, and that is just our rules, I'm afraid, because otherwise we'll be here all night, and obviously the stewards don't get paid for this job. They do a fantastic job, but they don't get paid for it. And they can't expect a steward to sit here and keep restarting the session looking over contacts. GT Racing L. Yes, if you look in our bio, mate, you'll see our SimGrid page, all of our other socials, and a link to our board, the older S board place for chatting. Please still join those, and you can sign up to invite races. Yeah, we are basically then ready to go as they come into the bus stop for the second time this evening. Just to give a shout out to everybody who is watching, by the way. Do drop us a follow, like Theo Good, God, Theo Good, Theo, the God, sorry, I'll read. Do drop us a follow, subscribe, double tap, like, yeah, subscribe, all that fun stuff. That really helps us grow naturally and organically. I really would appreciate it. We are just tipping over to 10,000 followers on the SimGrid, which is where we host all of our races. So if you could just drop us a follow over there as well, that'd be absolutely. Why is Scuturo with a 10-second penalty? That I can tell you in a moment. Stewards probably have given him a penalty for contact, but let's wait a minute. Racing is about to commence for the second time here at Spa. We are going to be green any second now. We'll get to the penalties in a moment. I will get that ready to be pre-loaded on my end, but we are going to be green for go any second now. Zavantis going to take the round, and we are racing. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We are racing at Spa for the second time. Up Eau Rouge we go. Nice single file. Scuturo gets a lot better exit this time, unlike before. Everybody else seems to have got up through there. The Toga boys are really starting to get aggressive with the pink Aston as we go down the long straight. Is it going to be 3 wide? Oh my God, it could be 3 wide. The Toga boys are going to respect each other. I know there's a huge amount of respect there between. Oh, that's contact! Kev has gone flying and taken out Crescenzo. Oh dear. Oh. That was contact. That was big contact between the Toga cars. I'm pretty certain of it. And that has taken Antonio Crescenzo, well, right to the back of the pack. I mean, he's already won. Technically, he'd already won the rookie championship for a wheel and even turn. But that is really bad luck from the pink Aston Martin. But everyone seems to be going through okay. Into Puan we go. Scuturo goes massively wide by really cold tyres, and that's given Farr the option to get up in second place in class at the moment. So this is really good fun at the moment. Plan C, yeah, 100% Cameron, Plan C. Brilliant. Oh, the second Toga car is off. Oh, when it rains, it pours, and maybe that's a little bit of karma for Bart. I'm only joking, guys. That puts both Toga cars at the back of the pack. Oh, no. What we seeing, these scenes. We're seeing an absolute demolition of the Toga car at this current moment in time. Oh, dear. But yeah, hang on. I'll show you in a minute what's happened then. But the rest of the cars are basically filtering round now. So that is going to be the end of the first lap. And I'm just loading up the spreadsheet. Sorry, I should have done that. Should have been a bit more organised. 1 second, guys. Rookie Wednesdays. Here we go. Spa. So car 4 picked up a 10-second penalty for minor contact, position not to get a punt to pass basically, and car 379 caused the red flag. So yeah, that's why that's happened. But yeah, everything is shaken out then. The leaders have got over a second gap. Well, the leader has gained 1 second, but Popov is all over the back of Dobson at the moment. Weston is currently running P4, but leading the rookie class at the moment with Far quite a little way back as Popov goes straight on into Radion. So he's going to have to yield that place back. We've got a nice little, tasty little battle actually. Doyle, Holder and Gristle all battling out for P16 at the moment. But this is where the main crux of the racing is right now. Top 10, and he tries to go up the inside of Star. Does he make it stick? Gives them a little bit of a door bang. That's not very nice racing etiquette. Thank you very much. Don't like to see that. Right, Toga. Yeah, a bit too much aggression there. Scary Spook, if he has an issue with the penalty, please relay that he is able to appeal it at the end of the session. And one of the other stewards that are impartial to this race will look at it. So it's not necessarily 100% a penalty. We do have an appeals process where drivers can go and appeal said penalties if they are feeling they didn't cause any wrongdoing. But hopefully that answers your question and you're able to continue the rest of the race. I mean, got a long way to go. Scuturo is tired. Oh no, he's down in P8 at this current moment in time. Plenty of time to get going in this race. But yeah, the Ford boys are struggling. Well, Kim's not struggling. She's doing all right at the moment. She should be a lot higher up considering her pace last week, by the way. So maybe Spa's just not her track. And Warren, yeah, I would say. You would imagine, though, that the Ford is actually really strong. It should be really strong here at Spa. So I'm not sure why the guys are just a little bit further down the grid. Lang's in the pit lane for some reason. Also got damage. And that's bumped up everybody up. Popov is now all over the back of Dobson again as they go up through Eau Rouge. And Kuipers and Weston are very, very close to one another. Let's go on board on Bonnet Cam. Let's see what Weston is doing. Thank you for the share as well. Appreciate it. Oh my god, he didn't see Far coming though, did he? Oh, then we're going to go to 3 wide. Are we going to go 3 wide and get some good racing? Far does manage to get the car stopped, but goes off the track. Weston has lost out there, but that was for the lead then of rookies. That was the rookie. That was for rookie lead. So Far has gone P4 overall, but P3, P1 in class with that absolute send on both those two cars. Got an amazing run on Eau Rouge, and then basically was done and got them both absolutely nailed on. So yeah, really good racing. Well, sort of good racing. Let the stewards pick the bones out of that. Assar takes an interesting line into port. Yeah, exactly. 7-7. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. We've had a lot of follows this evening, so thank you very much everyone on TikTok who is dropping us a follow. We are live on the old Itch and the old Tube, so if you are interested, please do come over there if you fancy it and come and say hello. That would be really great. I'd be really grateful if you could do that. Alternatively, you can stay where you are. But rain in 30 minutes. So the rain in this race will be here as we finish. So remember, drivers have a mandatory pit stop this evening where they must stop for fuel only. Tyres are optional. So we've only got light rain coming in the next 30 as Saar sends it up the inside of Danny there for P9. But Danny's got him quite nicely back on the old switchback. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to have the balls to go into T1 ahead. Here we go then. Star's taking quite a narrow line. Danny's going to try and get him on the outside. Star naturally will run right wide. Maybe should have given Danny a bit more space. But they are side by side then as they go up to Eau Rouge then for the third time in this race. Star just tucks in behind Danny. Both go sort of off track. And Hop-Offers going really slowly. Let's have a look then with Sart. Right on board with him then. Danny trying to break the toe. Yeah, that Lambo seems to be really fast on the straight. For P2. Oh, wow. What's happened here? Has there been contact? I did see a slow-moving pop-off earlier on. Does that mean that Dobson's got damage then? What car is Dobson? Is he... That's Kuipers, Couture. I don't see damage. I don't see contacts. So what happened there? Because is Dobson just struggling on pace? But Farr has done the best lap of the race so far of a 2:20.6. That's incredible, that lap. Really good. Now he's chasing down the leader. But remember, guys, I know you're going to say, some of you might say, oh, but it's a rookie championship. Why are these guys popularly not rookie times? Some people are just naturally fast at certain tracks and not others. Obviously, it would have been an option not to put Spa into the calendar. But, you know, considering Spa is probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular circuits on ACC, by putting it in brings people to race in the championship. So that's why Spa is in here at the end of the window, end of the schedule. So people might have been looking at that going, oh, I'm not so good at this track. But at Spa, when I can pick a couple points up, that's when I'll really start delivering. So that's why Farr is probably quite quick at the moment, because he loves Spa. Spa's a good track. Wow, there's some hefty penalties coming on board then. 20-second penalty for Kuipers then. Let's roll with them then. We've got 778 picks up a 30-second penalty for minor contact with multiple cars involved. Car 87 picks up a 20-second penalty for a minor contact position gained punt to pass. Car 53 also picks up a 10-second penalty for a punt to pass. Car 28 picks up a 20-second penalty for a significant contact between him and car 778, and that is a 20-second, like I said. And car 379 picks up a 10-second for spinning car 28. So yeah, some big penalties coming in. Josip, thank you for the follow. This is on PC, and all the links can be found in our bio. Big penalties that could shape the championship lap by lap, minute by minute, second by second. But that's all gonna sort itself out in 34 minutes time. So weather has changed again. Rain is due in 10 minutes, but to stop in 30 at this current moment in time. So let's go. Holy, we are so back. Oh, welcome back, bro. How's it going? If you play this Queen 2, it's a comeback of centuries for John. 100%, Patrick. 100%. So yeah, rain in 10 minutes to dry up by the 30-minute mark. So this is going to be a short, sharp shower for maybe 10 or so minutes, and then we should be back to dry running thereafter. So probably around where the pit window will most likely naturally open, drivers to come in, maybe to look at maybe wet tyres, but I very much doubt it with a track temperature of 30 degrees. So I'm not really sure if that is worth doing or not. But we are so ready for the next 10 minutes. What's going to unfold here at Spa, with a lot of penalties flying in, by the way, a lot of penalties. The car 10 has picked up a 10-second penalty for slight door banging. Okay. Interesting, that one. But he's been given a 15-second penalty. How does that work then? Not sure how that's worked. Why car 10's been given 2 lots of penalties there. That might need to be adjusted by the stewards. Yeah, that might. If there's a steward watching, car 10's got a 15-second rather than a 10. Is that correct? Kuiper's on the back of Dobson then. Dobson, I don't know if Dobson is struggling with damage or not, but he's just done a 2:21.0. A few temps lower than the leading cars ahead, so I'm not really sure what's happening there. There's Marlon Andersson. He's looking at the back of Danny now in the Lamborghini. And is he going to try for an overtake here, or is he going to just wait off for a moment? Thinks about it. He thinks about it. It's the door open. They get super close. Can he go back on the old switchback? No, the door is well and truly shut there. Oh, there we go. I think it's been adjusted now. The penalties has been adjusted though, isn't it? Is there a mad drift going on? Oh, I didn't see it. I missed it. The old Kuipers is on one at the moment. But 3.5 second lead that Zamandis has got at the moment. He is flying as he just finishes another lap. So that's lap 5 completed with 31 minutes to go this race. And what normally? Oh, we got Gressel. Where is he gone? He's going really slowly. Let's go back 15 seconds and have a look. Is this where the damage was done, or is he just going really slowly for the sake of going really slowly then? He's got damage before that though, hasn't he? Let's go back. Let's go back a minute. Has he got damage? No, he's got damage a minute ago, hasn't he? So I reckon he's had an absolute crash up Eau Rouge on this lap. Oh, we've got yellow flags, so we can't skip. We have to wait 13 seconds. We're gonna have to wait for 30 seconds before we see it. So yeah, I've been a big crash then by on Gressel. It looks like he gets a bit of oversteer. Does he touch the grass? No, he just gets a huge amount of oversteer, and that basically sticks him in the wall, and that is basically game over for that BMW. I've got to wait for the replay to end, by the way, before I can go back and see what's happened further down the grid. We've got 10 seconds of this replay to go. It's annoying you can't like exit the replay. You have to wait for it to to rewind. There we go, running into the pit lane. There was issues with, was it Kev? Kev had problems. Oh, looks alright though. But Crescenzo is trying to get himself back through the pack after being annihilated in the opening lap of this restarted race. So he's doing okay at the moment, currently running P17 in class, but I'm pretty sure he's art the championship wrapped up. I don't think he can lose it from there, but I don't know without doing the calculation at all. Bart doing better. He was obviously also off earlier on in this race. He's now back up to 13th place and closing in on Darrell, although not as fast as he probably would expect. Darrell and Kim are literally nose to tail as they're going to go into the bus stop. Now is Darrell going to think about an overtake on Kim? Two good friends in our community, so hopefully not. Hang on. Ooh. If you want to commentate, you can commentate. But I'm just seeing what's going on here. Smoke skis. Thank you very much for the follow there. I appreciate you. As Warren dives into the pits, and that's why the freeway battle I was clicked off of. So, there. No, thank you. It was a skill issue. Does Couture send it up the inside of Western? I think he... Oh, there's contact. Scaturo didn't really commit. Don't know why he's flashing. He didn't properly commit to that. Yeah, I'm not sure he can commit to that. Matty D, how do I join? And is it crossplay? Matty D, you can join if you follow the link in our description. And it's not crossplay. Well, it is if you're on PlayStation and Xbox. If you're on PC, it's not. Scaturo needs to be careful with flashing. You got a 3 limit. Oh, that's a bit dangerous again. That door wasn't open. Scaturo needs to be a little bit careful. Calm it down, calm it down, calm it down, Scaturo. Getting a little bit aggressive. The race will come to you. I know there's a championship on the line, bro. You'll have to just calm it down a minute, and it'll be all good. Xbox and play. Oh, he's gone off. He's gone off. If anyone's watching from Scaturo's end, tell him to calm down, reset, and the race will come to him. Nova, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. And Matthew D, do I need to buy the GT DLC G3 pack? Yes. Oh, okay. So rain starting. Yes, you can see the rain. So increased probability of rain. Thank you, Dean. Of rain in the next 10 minutes. Technically, Dean, we aren't supposed to see that, if you get what I mean. You understand? Like, it should be it's reportable. But it is in our rules, so it's a bit of a tough one. Daniel, thank you much for the follow. Appreciate you, mate. Yosef, yes, mate. Probably best off getting it. Oh my God, what happened there? Well, what was that? Was that Anderson just literally trying the last minute lunge on Danny as they go into Eau Rouge? Right, it's starting to rain now. Danny's on a controller. This could go absolutely chaotically bad. Oh my God. We've got car. Oh my God, this is absolutely wild. Oh my days. This is going to be... This surely has to end in a wreck. Kodu, thanks so much for the follow, mate. Kodu, thank you very much for the follow. Into the braking zone we go. Porsche on the outside. I love this move. By the way, oh, Danny gets a huge slide, makes